Hello everyone, Arknova here, getting back some more Let's Play Trails from Zero. Well, as we left off, we did some side quests, killed some monsters, and... yeah, we're gonna... Ah, my friends from the Triple S. You know, when I first met you four, I never would have imagined blah 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 blah. Alright, so that's the last story. So that's the story support quest here. Now we head back to town. Turn it in. That's a lot of Earth Seekers.
Hi.
This is Lloyd Bannings of the Triple S speaking.
Lloyd-san!
Oh, what a relief. The call went through. What's up, Fran? It's not like you to directly contact us. Are there urgent matters to tend to? So, actually, a citizen would like to speak with the Triple S. Are you okay with a face-to-face meeting? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. One question, though. Why didn't you send us the request through the terminal like you normally would? So about that, it sounds like the request is a bit more serious than usual. Not to mention, it's rare to have somebody specifically ask for you. I figured you guys would be okay with it. Gotcha. I think I understand the situation. Should we return to the Triple S? That'd be perfect. I'll tell the client to meet you there. Do you have any idea when you'll be back? Let me think. Oh, excuse me. We're a ways away, so let them know they're free to wait inside if they manage to get there first. Okay, sounds like a plan. Thanks, Lloyd. I hope your meeting goes well. What's wrong? It sounded urgent. Yeah, well, Fran was being a little vague, but it looks like we've got a serious request. Let's finish up any unfinished business and head back to Triple S, okay? Roger. Yo, Lloyd, is our client a sexy lady this time? How do you expect me to know that, Randy? Yeah, Rando. Randito. I don't know what kind of lady we're dealing with. I do know we're gonna go pop up some slots though. She got a lot of EP though. She's magin. She is magin. She's getting there. Rixia? Oh, hello there. Yeah, it looks like she was one step ahead of us. Oh! I'm so sorry. It was unlocked, so I let myself in. I swear I didn't know you were gone. No, don't worry about it. We already knew you were coming. Welcome to the special support section. You were looking for some advice, right? Yes, exactly. I didn't know who else to turn to. My name is Rixia Mao. I just want to go ahead and thank you. This means the world to me. Whoa. Got a grip, man. How is it humanly possible for someone to be this pretty? Do you have to make your ogling so obvious? Lloyd. Huh? Alright, why don't you take a seat, Miss Mao? Let's hear the problem of yours. A threat letter? Yes, it arrived exactly 1 week ago. When Ilya checked her mail, she found a letter with no return address. Oh, sorry. Ilya Platier is Arkanshiel's one and only blazing dancer, a continent-renowned actress who's recently taken the world by storm. Oh, hell yes! Who would have thought that we'd get a request involving Ilya freaking Platier? I know you were excited, Randy, but please try to control yourself. I mean, I know who she is, given she's a celebrity and all. But a threat letter to her? Really? Apparently, she keeps claiming it's just a dumb prank, but I'm not so sure. Its contents are way too eerie for it to be a mere prank. I asked the troop leader about it, and he advised me to contact the police. If you don't mind me asking, who's in possession of the threat letter now? Ilya should still have it on her. Luckily, I managed to convince her to not immediately throw it in the trash. wise move. If she has it, we should ask Ilya if we can inspect the letter. By the way, Miss Mao, I'm assuming you must be related to Arcane Ciel in some way. Oh yes, I'm one of the other actresses. I'm just a beginner though, nothing compared to Ilya herself. Wait a damn minute! What's your problem, Randy? Your face. I saw it on the front page feature about Arcane Ciel's new show. You're the co-star that plays the Moon Princess, the ultimate compliment to Ilya's Sun Princess. The high-profile, up-and-coming actor, scooped up by Ilya Platier and made famous in the blink of an eye. Rixia Mao! No, I wouldn't really call myself famous. It could be an East name, so it could be Rixia. I'm just gonna call her Rixia. All I do is stumble around and get in the other's way. Truth be told, I'm still not sure I'm ready for my debut. No need to be so modest, Miss Mao. Being recruited by Arcane Ciel is an incredible accomplishment. You should feel proud. Oh, thank you. Being nervous about it is natural, I think. So, back to the topic at hand. You implied that Ilya isn't really bothered by the letter, right? Yes, but I wish she'd take this seriously. Ugh, stretched. Ugh. She said she's busy perfecting the new plays, so she doesn't have time for non-issues. Non-issues like dealing with buffoons from the police, I think were her exact words. Well, that's encouraging. Doesn't that mean we shouldn't poke our heads into her private matters? But you're the special support section. I read in a magazine that you're supposed to be friendlier than the rest of the CPD. And I tried to persuade Ilya myself, but that didn't really work out. She seems really desperate. I wouldn't normally suggest this, but have you asked the Bracer Guild for help? Since Ilya's a civilian, perhaps they could work as bodyguards for the time being. Well, there's a small problem with that. You know as well as I do how popular the guild is in Frostbelt. And it'd be far too conspicuous if bracers were constantly coming in and out of Arcane Ciel. Rumors would spread. So with that in mind, I thought people wouldn't really notice if we were you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounded much ruder than I thought it would. It's fine, Miss Mao, we understand. I think we have a grasp on the situation now. I know where I stand, but what do you think, guys? Should we take the case? Of course. I have no objections. How could we not help him out? There you have it, Miss Mao. If you'll let us, the Special Support Section would be happy to tackle this threat letter. Thank you so much. I'll head back to the theater, if that's okay. I need to tell the troop leader and Ilya the good news. Please, stop by whenever works for you. We will. See ya, Rixia. Call me anytime. Well, we should probably jump on this soon and head to Arcane Ciel. After all, we can't exactly conduct an investigation without the key evidence, can we? Indeed. We cannot ignore Ilya's theory that it's simply a prank either. Man, this is a blessing in disguise. Hanging out in Arcane Ciel right before the debut of their new show. Score! And we get to see Ilya Platier in all her glory, baby! Honestly, Randy, though I can't defy I'm excited to meet Ilya Platier myself, does my hair look okay? You two are really worked up about this. Well, she's definitely a looker based on what I've seen in magazines. I too would be lying if I said I was not this tiny bit excited. Damn it, even Tio is excited. Alright, gear me up, old man. I need that new stuff. Alright. That'll work. That works very nicely, in fact. That's his entertainment district. Arcane Ciel. Rixia Mao. Upon further inspection, the architecture of this building is magnificent. Its appearance is quite modern, too. That's because it was built in the last 20 years. It's fairly new compared to some of the older buildings like City Hall. Arcane Shell. Back when I was a kid, Guy and Cecile would bring me here every so often. Majesty of it getting to you, Lloyd? No, not really. So, we're all ready to head inside? We are. Wow, the lobby certainly is grand. I hear music playing. Do you think you're in the middle of a practice? Yep, I'd say so. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm terribly sorry. Only authorized personnel may enter the theater at this time. That's okay, we're here for a good reason. We're with the CPD. I believe we received a request from a consultation from you. So you're the special support section. Thank you for coming. Welcome to Arcane Shell. Rixia has already given me the full story. I believe you're here to speak with the troop leader, Adelia, correct? Yeah, are they free right now? I believe so. Please go straight ahead through the main doors. Avan and Rixia are likely in the process of watching Ilia practice right about now. Oh, are you sure? We don't want to interrupt her while she's practicing. Oh no, I assure you, she isn't the type to be bothered by a minor trifle like this. On the contrary, with the show almost upon us, she'd be quite happy to have visitors. Alright then. To the auditorium! Zoom! Whoa. Well, there she is. Wow, she's absolutely incredible. She got ups, man. Oh. Thank you for coming, guys. Sorry, we didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, you were just wow. That was completely breathtaking. I think I died and went to heaven for a second there. I'm blessed to have witnessed something so extraordinary. You guys flatter me. Keep doing it. Still, it's nowhere near finished. Seriously? You intend to improve it even further? Why, of course. That particular routine was from one of the Sun Princess's first scenes. It'll be even better once we add the Moon Princess into the mix. As for the climax, well, let's just say that this was nothing compared to what that'll be like. Wow, really? Gotta say, that's pretty damn amazing, isn't it? I can't even imagine what it'll end up looking like. Look forward to it. So, Rixia, are these the people you were telling me about? Yes, that's right. This is the special sports section. Really? You sure don't give off cop vibes, though. Anyway, you want to investigate this letter business? You know, I'd feel bad if I wasted your time looking into a dumb prank. Come on now, Ilia. Everyone is worried about you. Why don't you just indulge us? Just a tad. Well, I don't know about that. It's never been my style to try and reduce the pressure before a show. But if Rixia lets me give her a special massage, I'll consider it. No, absolutely not. I swear, what am I going to do with you? She's pretty different from her stage persona. Reminds me of a creepy old lecturer. I heard she had an interesting personality, but not to this extent. Kinda intense, ain't she? I'm so sorry, everyone. Lloyd, would you and the others mind waiting in the lobby? I'll try my best to persuade her somehow. What was that? Huh? What do you mean, Ilia? You said Lloyd, right? That's you? Yes, I'm him. Too close. Way too close. And what's your last name, Lloyd? Bannings. My name's Lloyd Bannings. Ah, I knew it! What? Excuse me? Wait, what? Yeah, what the hell, Lloyd? Ilia, stop! What is the meaning of this? Ooh, boy, it's a small world. Who would have thought this would be the day I met the infamous little brother? Well, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure she mentioned that you would join the police department. Hey, you're exactly how I imagined you'd be. Wait a second, does that mean you're a friend of Cecile's or something? Yup, Cecile's my best friend. I've known her for about 10 years now. We met in Sunday school. I had no idea. Allow me to introduce myself then. I'm Ilia Platier, the figurehead of Arcane Shell, so to speak. Happy to finally meet you, Lloyd. And that goes for the rest of you, too. You need to calm down, Ilia. Isn't hugging someone out of the blue a little rude? Pshaw, who needs formalities? Admit it, Lloyd. Did my hug make you a little happy? A teensy-weensy bit? Well... First Cecile, now her. The hierarchy has made itself painfully clear. The little brother character reigns supreme. Damn you! Turn down that little brother charm of yours and save some ladies for the rest of us. Anyway, About the threat letter. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot about that thing. Can't really say no to my favorite little guy, can I? I made sure to bring the letter to practice with me. Here you go. Thanks, Ilya. I'm very sure you guys asked us for help, though. Let's give it a read. Cease production of your new show, or the beloved Blazing Dance will have a tragic accident. Yeah. What the? Cease production of your new show, or the beloved Blazing Dance will have a tragic accident. Signed by Yin. That's a threat letter if I've ever seen one. You sure about that? It sounds more like a lame prank to me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This sort of threat isn't out of the ordinary. We're already kind of used to it. Really? Unfortunately, so we do get a lot of decent amount of these sort of things. Most of them are written out of jealousy or in jest, though. In this particular case, however, there's something that bothers me. And what would that be? It's the signature, ain't it? Precisely. Essentially, all the letters we've been sent up until now have been left anonymous. Something about the name Yin rubs me the wrong way. I just can't shake the feeling that this isn't a simple prank. Pretty sure that's just your overactive imagination. Do you have any idea as to who this Yin person is? Not in the slightest. Like, is that even a person's name? It almost sounds like it's some sort of code name. I suppose it could be related to our new show's title. Yin means silver, after all. That's where the well runs dry, though. An interesting coincidence, indeed. Any other ideas? I don't mean to pry, but have you done anything recently that would cause someone to hold a grudge against you? About that. Wait, you don't mean... What is it, Rixia? You two have some idea about who might have it out for you? Well, actually, it's not about us. It's about you, Ilya. Remember the other day with the president of that company? Oh, that old Baldy? I couldn't care less about that. I'd already forgotten, to be honest. Who exactly was this Baldy? Just some greasy old loser named Marconi. Apparently, he's the big boss of that business, Ravash & Co. What? Ravash? So the name finally comes out. What's with all the freaking out? Well, we've been hearing that name pretty often. Do you mind filling us in on what happened with Ravash's president? Sure thing. He likes to bring his business associates to Arcane Shale for entertainment. He loves sitting in our exclusive seats, so you know, he's a big shot. The funny thing is, he's not interested in our shows at all. Like, he doesn't even appreciate my dancing. All he does is argue with those lecherous eyes of his. Ilya? She does have a keen eye when it comes to things of that nature. Of course I do. The stage is my world, and that includes the audience. So anyway, that old coot and the gal approach... No. That old coot had the gall to approach and patronize me. He kept babbling on and on about how he would support my career and have me debut at Heimdall Opera House. Whoa, you plan to dance there? Actually, we received requests to perform both the Empire and the Republic. Since they're limited time offers, we've thought about conducting such performances. Now that I think about it, we even had an offer to perform in the World's Grand Arena. Wow, Arcane Shale really is as popular as people make them out to be. Still, why would Marconi approach Ilya about backing her? He supposedly has powerful contacts within Erebonia, but judging by the rumors, they aren't the type of people we want to associate with. From all we've heard, Ravash has deep ties to the Empire, and to a certain degree, its criminal underworld. I had no idea they were that devious. How were you able to conclude the situation with Marconi? I politely refused, of course, and for good measure, I gave him a slap to the face. You did what? You slapped a Mafia Don in the face? Yes, she did. I swear, I nearly fainted after she pulled that stunt. I as well. However, he had the audacity to touch Ilya inappropriately. The recklessness, no, rudeness of that man was unbelievable. The nearby staff intervened, so we somehow managed to settle it. Sounds like he might be a little salty because of the whole thing. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, wouldn't that make sense? It does seem like a plausible motive to send a threat letter, guys. Okay, we understand the situation. First off, we'll try to uncover some new leads with the clues on hand. Do you mind if we keep the letter, Ilya? Be my guest. I can see that glint in your eyes now, Lloyd. Come again? It's like whenever I step onto the stage, our eyes are the same. Anyway, I'm sure you four will do a bang-up job. Hopefully, letting you handle this whole mess might let poor Rixia sleep at night. Thank you, Ilya. We'll happily tackle the case, Miss Mao. I hope we can live up to your high expectations. Ilya seems to finally understand the situation now. Oh, I'm so happy that I turned to you for help. Well, it's only just begun. I don't think we'll be able to solve this using traditional methods. I guess so. By the way, I'd appreciate it if you spoke less formally to me. Why? Well, I'm just still just novice. And I think I'm actually a little younger than you and Ellie. I can't help but feel a little awkward when you speak formally to me. Really? I never meant anything by it. We'll treat you like a regular girl from here on out. Thank you. That's all I want. Rixia, the meeting's going to start without you if you don't hurry up. I'll be right there. Well then, everyone, if you'll excuse me. If you figure anything out, please don't hesitate to stop by the theater. Arcane Shell sure is busy. You're telling me. I bet they practiced another 100 times before the actual show. I'm starting to get why they don't want to waste their time with this letter business. Indeed, an unnecessary use of their time. I hope we can solve this soon for the sake of their new production. Let's get to it then. Let's get to it then. What's the plan then? At least Ravash's looked like a potential lead. Yin appears to bear some significance as well. I have an idea. Hear me out, everyone. Why don't we pay Ravashenko a little visit? What? You feeling alright, buddy? Isn't our obligation as police officers to question any possible lead? We still don't know if Ravash's Don is responsible for sending the letter, but I know for a fact that we'll never reach the truth if we shy away from potential trouble. Well, you make a valid point. Not only that, but I think it'll be a good opportunity. There are a group of criminals that think they're above the law. This could be our big opportunity to have all the facts finally laid bare. That makes sense. Are you worried about something? Well, Randy and I could always go up. What are you implying, Lloyd? I wasn't implying anything. We'd love to join you, and besides, I'm not particularly worried. I don't see the harm in going to ask them a few questions. Just who are the people that make up the city's infamous mafia? I'm interested in finding out. Really? You're sounding pretty eager there, Elle. You're imagining it. After all, life is full of surprises, doubly so for our current case. Who knows what information we'll unveil about the letter? We should go visit them right away. Agreed. According to the database, Ravash's headquarters lies deep within the back alley. There is a narrower alleyway halfway down the street that leads to its front doors. That shady looking place, right? Yeah, pretty sure some mean looking dudes stand guard down there. Heh, all makes sense now. Alright. Rock out the back alley and go beat on Ravashenko. Ravashenko, this place is even seedier than I expected. It's not exactly in the safest part of the city either. Who the hell are you guys? This isn't a place for kids like you to screw around in. Go ahead and piss off. What? Aren't you those guys? Could it be? Heh, think we're about to get reacquainted with a dear felon of ours. What? Who are these guys? It's those damn dogs with the police. They're the ones that spoiled our plans in downtown district. The hell did you just say? It seems our reputation precedes us. We've come here to perform an official investigation today. What are you going on about? We'd appreciate you introducing us to your leader. We'd like to ask him some questions regarding a certain incident. Are you out of your damn minds? A bunch of dogs like you talking to the Don? Just how cocky have your runs become? Rest assured, he isn't a suspect, he's just a person of interest. He, of course, isn't obligated to speak with us, so we won't force the issue. Can you at least let the boss know we're here? I appreciate it, boys. Damn. Thanks, Arnaud. Your scoop has made them become way more arrogant. Hey man, the hell's the plan? These sons of bitches have the wrong idea. Sounds like we should teach them some manners, eh? Ha, sounds good to me. No good, eh? Yeah, it's a bust. We've got no choice but to retreat for now. Step aside. Boss? We'll leave it to you. Yeah, thanks. He's massive. Wald looks very large, but he pales in comparison to this. This guy's a mountain. Heh. You're those brash with the police, then? I've heard the stories already, but you're younger than I thought you'd be. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section, and you are? Garcia Rossi. I'm the General Manager of Sales at Ravashenko. I suppose most of the employees stick to boss, though. Oh, damn. I wasn't expecting a big shot like him coming out here to greet us. Yes, he's likely Marconi's right-hand man. Come inside. I'll listen to what you have to say. Huh? What? Ha! Go on, you better listen to what the boss says. Get your asses in there. Don't even think about disrespecting the boss, unless you're fine with shortening your lifespan. Haha, I wouldn't know. You think the Don sent Ilya Platier a threat letter? Ha, that's nothing more than conjecture. We aren't claiming it as the truth, of course. However, we heard of a quarrel that took place recently, and given that we're out of leads, we figured we might as well come ask. You talking about the Don getting smacked across the face? Just a trivial matter at a party he was attending. The Don drank a bit too much alcohol, so he has almost no recollection of it. I doubt he's holding the grudge. Oh, really? This is just another rumor we heard. But what about the proposal to have Ilya perform at the Heimdall Opera House? Yeah, that discussion happened. Ravash has many powerful connections, so they were trying to leverage the idea. But I suppose I can't ignore the fact that the Don wanted to invite her as a special guest. What? A special guest? Yep, that's our side of the story. Well, there you have it. We've got nothing to do with it. Do you understand now, kiddos? Just in case, do you mind taking a look at the letter? Huh? Sure, whatever. Hand it over. Here you go. Lloyd passed the letter to Garcia. What the hell's up with this guy? He seems dead set on interrupting Ilya Platier's performance.
Hmm?
What was that just now? It looked like he noticed something. Garcia threw the threat letter back at Lloyd. This is idiotic. Threat letter? This reads like nothing more than an overblown prank to me. The hell you saying, pal? Your reaction gave the impression that you know something. Are you trying to imply something, Missy? Nothing in that phony letter rang any bells. I can confirm that the Don didn't write it at the very least. You guys are on a fool's errand, huh? Damn, it's obvious as hell he knows more than he's letting on. There's a low probability he will reveal any information. I understand. Garcia, is there any way we could hear the story directly from the Don? What? Alright, if you don't mind, we'd like to hear it directly from the horse's mouth. Or is he not in right now? Don't go getting cocky now, kiddos. You think the Don has time to see a bunch of irrelevant cops like you? A group of naive and helpless puppies that he can crush in the palm of his hand? Wait a second. I can't believe I even bothered to meet with you punks. I figured it was a good opportunity, so I'll be gracious and give you a warning. No matter what you do, you can't change Crossbow's true nature. Ravash's iron grip is here to stay. Awfully arrogant, aren't you? If you understand, then get the hell out of here. I don't have time to sit around having tea parties with a bunch of little shits like you. However, if you dare defy us again, there will be no mercy. I will end you. Thanks for the warning, Garcia. Let's go, everyone. I think we've gotten all we could here. Yes, Roger. Ha, you didn't even bother serving us any tea. Wait just a moment. You there, redhead. Huh? You talking to me? That shade of red. I've seen it before. No, you couldn't be. Whoa, hold on there, Gramps. I love to be courted by buxom ladies, but old men, on the other hand, catch my drift? Well, no matter. You're an eyesore, so get lost. Make up your damn mind. Weren't you the one that stopped me, pal? Okay, still so tired. Well, that went well. He was treating us like children. Can't stand that bastard. That reminds me, Randy, he stopped you for some reason. What was up with that? Beats me. Anyway, that monster definitely ain't bluffing. I doubt we'd even be able to put a scratch on him the way we are now. You think? I definitely sensed that he was far beyond our reach. He seemed largely unconcerned about our actions. Right, I got that impression too. He knows we're aware of their connections within the Diet, but doesn't seem fazed at all. Ellie? What's up? Oh, it's nothing. More importantly, how will we proceed? I'm sure you're already hard at work trying to connect all the dots, right? Even regarding the threat letter sent to Ilya? Yeah. I don't think we can take everything Garcia told us at face value. That being said, I think there's a low likelihood that Ravash is connected to this incident. Really? But he clearly reacted to the threat letter once he saw it, right? I never said he didn't. I think his reaction was because he noticed something. Lloyd pulled out the letter. Perhaps what Garcia reacted to was the name of the sender. That Yin dude? You think there's a chance Yin is involved with Ravash? Yin conspiring with Ravash wouldn't explain Garcia's reaction to the letter. It's almost as if he was sure this had nothing to do with them once he saw it. Don't you think so? Oh, yeah, that's a good way to describe the look on the ugly mug of his. So, we can deduce that while Yin has no ties with Ravash, it's still a name they're familiar with. Is that an appropriate hypothesis? Yeah, something along those lines. If that's the case, I think we should consult with someone who is more familiar with Ravash. Mr. Grimwood comes to mind. Yeah, that's a great idea. If we're as close to the truth as we think we are, it might be a good idea to discuss it with Grace, too. We give that woman any scrap of meat, and before you know it, she'll be pining for the whole damn meal. The situation would grow into a colossal scandal for Arkan'Ciel. I was hoping you'd talk me down from that idea, to be honest. We shouldn't try questioning any other people that come to mind as well. Who knows, maybe someone unexpected will be the key to finding a new lead. Yes, maybe so. What's up? Oh no, it's nothing. Shall we begin gathering information? We're free to visit wherever we'd like, but we'll have to visit the law office at some point. Right, let's do our rounds and visit Mr. Grimwood once we're ready. I can't remember where Grimwood was at. No, he operates out of West Street. Hey Tio, what's he saying? The sun's warmth feels pleasant on my back. He seems to be enjoying himself. Man, what's this much deal? I thought he'd be pissed for making him chase after some kiddos. Looks like Zeit's way of doing things is to take it slow and easy. Oh. Residential street at West Street. Right, maybe? No, I don't. East Street, no. Where the hell does he operate out of? Oh. Where am I at? I am in fact in West Street. Excuse us, sir? Oh, come in, come in. It's been a while, hasn't it? You know, I've been hearing a lot of stories about the special sports section. All of which are very positive, I might add. Well, I'm sure you've been working just as hard as us, Mr. Grimwood, if not more. Right, you look as busy as always, sir. Well, you get used to it, this line of work. Oh, good. Ugh. That aside, something must have happened, right? The looks on your faces make it clear as day. Impressive. Wasn't that obvious? You must remember, I see a mountain of clients every day who wear a face like that as they walk through my door. Lucky for you, I'm taking a break from work right now, so you can ask me anything. Thank you, Mr. Grimwood. I think we'll take you up on your kind offer. A threat letter sent to Arkan'Ciel, And you're curious as to whether the author Yin is tied to Ravash. Yes, sir. Do you have any idea? Well, unfortunately, I don't have any information that connects the two of them. That doesn't mean I've never heard the name Yin before. Really? What do you know about him? Well, I have no evidence that points towards us being the same person. But with that in mind, do you still want to hear what I have to say? Yes, of course. Hell, I think we'd take any clue we can get our hands on. Very well, then. It all happened when I went on a business trip to Calvert. While walking about, I heard a bizarre urban legend from a local. It involves the legendary Zhang Cho, referred to as Yin. Zhang Cho. Same as our perp. It certainly is an Eastern name. What exactly is a Zhang Cho? Something along the lines of an assassin or killer. I'm pretty sure that's what they call them in most of the Eastern regions. Aren't you well informed? I think it's somewhat similar to how we customarily call mercenaries Jaegers. You mentioned this was an urban legend. There's more to it, I assume? Yes, well, it's said that no one knows for sure whether Yin is real or not. Though supposedly he's said to wear a mask and a shawl of ebony, and he's never once allowed someone to see his face. He appears and vanishes with the shadows and has never let his prey escape his fangs. In other words, he's a phantom. A phantom? Pretty silly story if you ask me. I suppose that's why it's called an urban legend, Randy. However, why would this so-called legendary assassin send a threat letter to Ilya Platier? I didn't make the connection at first, but What if it's not Ravash he's tied to, but Heiwei? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's true that Heiwei is a powerful organization operating out of Calvard's eastern quarter. You may be right. I wouldn't be shocked if they knew the Eastern Assassin. That'd definitely help Garcia's reaction make more sense. We know for a fact that Ravash and Heiwei are facing off against each other. And if Heiwei and Yin are teaming up, despite not being directly tied to Ravash, it would be highly likely that the Mafia is acutely aware of his presence. That, in and of itself, would support Lloyd and Elliott's theory. An intriguing thought. But that brings us back to your previous question, Tio. Why would Yin threaten Ilya Platier, the lead star of Arcane Ciel? Well, we still need to figure that one out. We know that Ilya and Ravash's Don had an argument at a party. Could it somehow be related to that? I don't know. It didn't really sound like something that warranted a threat. Besides, why would Heiwei react if they're against Ravash? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Do you think we're dealing with someone else who goes by the name Yin? Not necessarily. We should assume that every clue we found so far is crucial to the success of this case. And it'd be irresponsible to disregard them just because things aren't lining up right now. Hey guys, why don't we try paying Heiwei a visit? Lloyd? Whoa man, where the hell did that come from? Think about it like this. We know that Heiwei is strong enough for Ravash to keep an eye on them. To Ravash, Heiwei's arrival continues to spread its influence and chip away at their clutch of Crossbell's criminal underworld. Depending on the circumstances, they could prove even more dangerous than Ravash. I see, this might be the perfect chance to check whether or not that's true. Hold up, are we sure we're gonna be okay if we suddenly barge in on them? We have no idea what kind of people we're up against, Lloyd. Actually, I recently met the manager of Heiwei's trading Crossbell branch. Seriously? Why? He requested an audit of the company to ensure that there were no legal barricades to the business operating in Crossbell. I saw no harm in the request, so I accepted the job. And it was then that I met him. I see. What kind of impression did he give off? The word shrewd certainly comes to mind. Despite his age, he's able to enrapture others with his aloof manners and way of speaking. Well, at any rate, he struck me as somebody who tends to think outside the box. An intellectual, then? Sounds like he's gonna be a hassle. You ever think we can just walk in and be like, hey man, wanna answer a few questions? True, we have a valid reason to see him though. What do you say? Oh, this will be fun. I'm also quite curious about this branch manager. Same here. I know a bit about Ravash, but Heiwei, we'll be going into this blind. This is a good opportunity for us to learn more about how they operate. It's decided then. Thanks for your help, Mr. Greywood. Oh my goodness. Looks like we'll be able to press on with our investigation after all. I'm happy to hear that. You reminded me of how Gaia acted during a case. Really? Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, Heiwei works under the guise of a respectable trading company. Stopping by their office shouldn't cause too much of a stir. However, never forget that their true identity is that of a massive, influential crime syndicate. Don't let your guard down around them. Yes, sir. Keep that in mind. Alright, this seems like a good place to stop for now. Alright, everybody, this has been Ark Nova playing Trails from Zero. Until next time, stay cool.